This video is part of a longer 4-part series on the 4 paths to higher consciousness according to George Gurdjieff. The second way, according to Gurdjieff, by which a man or a woman on the spiritual path may achieve this goal of higher consciousness, a higher state of being, is the way of the monk. This is the religious way. A man or a woman indulges in extreme devotion towards whatever God or religious belief they profess. The focus is on the intensity of the devotion and a long period of time. So similar to the way of the fakir, the monk focuses on an emotional aspect of devotion. And through this intense focus on an emotional state, they achieve a certain mysterious something, a higher state of being, a higher state of consciousness that enables the monk to perform incredible feats that the average person cannot. The idea of the monk or the religious person living in a monastery, this idea exists both in the West and in the East. People isolating themselves away from society, away from worldly life, to focus on an internal, inner devotion towards God. From time to time, certain men or women emerge from these institutions. They emerge from these practices with the ability to perform deeds that are seen as miraculous by others. How do they do this? Gurdjieff says that they achieve the state through an intense focus on devotion, on emotion. It leads to an unlocking of a higher state of being. In the East, this would be similar to what's referred to as bhakti, which is devotion or faith towards a particular God. The way of emotion is possibly the most easily accessible way for the average person. It doesn't require intellect. It doesn't necessarily require austerities on the body the way the fakir does. All it calls for is strong and intense faith and devotion in an idea that eventually leads to the achievement of this elusive goal of a higher state of consciousness. That's the second way according to Gurdjieff, the way of the monk.